Hey guys, I'm back with another one. As you can see, this is a Gorf board set. I got it kind of laid out here. This is the common bottom PCB in the cage. And look how nasty that is. So I'm going to give this board set a good cleaning because they're all pretty dirty. And this one looks, the ROM board looks like it's missing a ROM. And I'm going to have to do some research on Gorf, what kind of ROMs going. From what I understand, different ROMs go on different boards. I don't really know much about it yet. So, but I'll figure that out. But everything's complete. It's not missing any of the special chips or anything like that. The two RAM cards are kind of sketchy. They both say semi-works. That's not very promising. Semi-works. They either work or they don't. So, first things first, I'm going to clean all these boards really good. You know, start with a nice clean board set. You can see even this one's really, they're all pretty dirty, but this thing's nasty. So yeah, first thing, I'm going to clean them up. Okay, I'm just doing some socket maintenance on the ROM board, and I pulled out the ROMs where the sockets where the ROMs go, and you can see here this does not look very good right there. It's kind of suspect. It's kind of like a burnt trace, and there's another burn over here. So I'm gonna beep that out and make sure if I have to do a trace repair I will. But it looks like the trace burned up in a couple of spots. So, and I verified. I tried to do these ROMs here, and a couple of them. One of them was bad, definitely. It just consistently gave me junk data, and so I'm gonna have to burn that one. One had a leg broken off, and it didn't break off when I pulled the ROM out. It was broken off. It was a ground pin. It was broken off. So one of the ROMs wasn't even connected to the board. So I think what I'll do with that one, and it's this one right here. You can see where the legs broke off on the bottom there. So I'm going to try soldering a leg onto that, and I'm going to try to save the ROM. So, yeah. I'm going to have to burn a couple of ROMs for this, but I'm going to check these traces out and make sure they're not no good. So, all right. Well, after further investigation, this is a bad trace. This one is not. There's continuity across that, but not across this. So that trace that was under this socket is no good. So I'm gonna have to repair that, and I'm gonna repair that because I don't like the way it looks. So I'm gonna repair that too. Even though there's continuity across it, I'm gonna fix that. So yeah, bad trace. Now let me take care of that, and then I'm gonna put sockets in the board. This trace here, I had to put a wire down because it was actually cut. You know, it was broke. And over here, I just tinned this trace to kind of reinforce it, strengthen it. Okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and put sockets in these spots, new sockets. I have the new sockets in, and I beeped it all across. It's all good. No more bad traces. Okay. Next thing to do is get the ROMs all situated. Make sure I got good ROMs in the board. So let me go ahead and take care of that. Alright, and after repairing the ROM board, turned out to be all that was wrong with this game. That's it. Alrighty, I am heading back to my friend's house to revisit the Gorf, because when I started putting this video together, I watched the video where the game was in the video, and there's no speech. And I didn't realize it until I got home and started watching it, and I contacted him and I said, hey, you know, there's no speech in the game. And he texted me back and said, you know what, you're right. So I'm heading back. It's still Sunday afternoon, so I'm heading back. I got my board set in the back of the car here. And so we're going to swap some things around. I'm hoping it's the board. I'm hoping it's like control logic on the board. I hope it's not the speech chip itself, because those are really super ridiculously expensive. But we'll figure it out. So I'm heading back there, and I'll cut back in when we're at his place and playing with the game. Okay.
Robot warriors, she has destroyed a space product.
As you can see, it was a bad chip. I'll just try to die here.
Your end crosshair space product. Bad move, space product. Too bad, space product. Dorfian Spiker Alpha Galaxy. I am the Dorfian Empire.
Alright, that's it. Now it works. Alrighty, I'm heading back home now. I was there for a total of about 10 minutes. Just swapped out the speech chip. So it was a bad speech chip, unfortunately, which is that's a bummer. But that's what it turned out to be. Just to recap on this one, it was just a quick repair, a quickie. It was a cleaning, mainly cleaning. And the ROM board had some serious problems. Had a few bad ROMs. It was missing a ROM. Had a burn-up trace on it in a couple of spots. One was actually broken that I had to fix. And that's really about it. The bad speech chip. Yeah, so that took care of that one. I'll get back to doing some more in-depth stuff. I just this was one I had to really be quick with, so got it all done in one day. So alrighty, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.